All right, let's talk about the Doom Marauder. And yeah, I'm going to say it straight up. The Marauder sucks. Not because he's hard, not because people can't beat him. And no, exploits and glitches don't count. If you have to break the AI to tolerate an enemy, that's already a problem. The Marauder sucks because he goes against everything Doom Eternal teaches you to do. Doom Eternal is built around momentum. Always moving. Always pushing forward. Juggling enemies, resources, positioning, weapon swaps, chaos, but controlled chaos. Every enemy in Eternal fits into that ecosystem. Barons apply pressure. Archvilis escalate fights. Tyrants dominate space. They don't stop the fight, they add to it. The Marauder doesn't add anything. He stops the game. The moment a Marauder shows up, Eternal stops being a sandbox shooter and turns into a rhythm duel. You stop fighting the arena and start waiting for one very specific green eye flash. Mid-range. Don't get too close. Don't get too far. Don't experiment. Don't improvise. Just wait. That is the exact opposite of push forward combat. Instead of encouraging aggression, the Marauder punishes it. Instead of rewarding creativity, he hard locks you into one correct answer. And that shield straight up invalidates half your arsenal. Doom Eternal never does that with any other enemy. Enemies threaten you, they don't tell you, nope, wrong weapon, try again. That's not skill-based depth. That's a minigame stapled onto a shooter. And then there's the Wolf. The Wolf doesn't add pressure. It doesn't add strategy. It's just there to punish impatience. It doesn't interact with Eternal's resource loop in an interesting way. It's just noise. A distraction layered on top of an already restrictive enemy. Now, people like Under the Mayo argue that the Marauder is good because he teaches discipline and forces you to engage with the mechanics. And this is where I completely disagree with him. Doom Eternal already teaches discipline through ammo scarcity, enemy synergy, arena layouts, and constant pressure. It does it organically. You learn by playing the sandbox. The Marauder doesn't teach discipline. He removes the sandbox. You're not making decisions. You're not adapting. You're waiting for permission to play. That's not mastery. That's obedience. Under the Mayo frames the Marauder as a smart design choice because he forces players to slow down. But slowing the player down in a game entirely built around momentum is not clever, it's contradictory. And here's the biggest tell that something is wrong. Most players don't ask, how do I fight the Marauder better? They ask, how do I skip him? They look up stun locks. They look up cheese. They look up exploits. That's not because players are lazy. It's because the enemy kills the fun. Now, let's be clear, the Marauder would have worked perfectly as a one-time boss fight. He already plays like one. He's basically the Gladiator boss fight, but without a big arena, multiple phases, narrative payoff. The Gladiator works because the game bends around him temporarily. The Marauder shows up randomly and demands the same respect, but without the spectacle. As a recurring enemy, he just feels like an interruption. Every time he appears, the flow dies. The music might still be blasting, but the combat rhythm flatlines. And again, difficulty is not the issue. The issue is design philosophy. Doom Eternal is about improvisation under pressure. The Marauder is about waiting for a green light. Those ideas do not belong in the same game loop. So yeah, I don't think the Marauder is misunderstood. I think he's misplaced. He's a boss forced into an enemy slot. A duel shoved into a sandbox shooter, and in a game built entirely on momentum. Anything that forces you to stop playing Doom Eternal and start playing something else is bad design, not challenging design, just bad design.